Breville die-cast citrus press. It's the world's first active arm citrus press, and you can actually juice any size citrus fruit on the same cone. It's got this quadrifin cone here, so I'm going to do a lime first. And using the active arm, you just simply press it down. Look at that. And on the same cone, I'm going to use a large grapefruit. Just pop it on the quadrifin cone and pull down the active arm. Look at that beautiful grapefruit juice. And then you simply click up the drip stop spout, and all parts are dishwasher safe. So you just click them out, whoa, and pop them in the dishwasher. The die-cast citrus press, another great innovation by Breville.
Hi, I'm Mary Rogers with Cuisinart. This is our new pulp control citrus juicer. Citrus juice is not just for breakfast. Even though people love to have it for breakfast, think about using it when you're making some savory dishes at night. Say when you're going to add fresh lime to things like quesadillas or salsa and things like that. So it adds a really great freshness to your foods. But first what I'm going to do is show you how it works. It's a great piece of equipment. It's really simple to operate. In the reamer here, there's 3 settings for low, medium, and high pulp. So if you like low amount of pulp in your citrus, set it on low, and you have the other options as I mentioned. You just turn this to the right setting. It also has a universal reamer, so it can do anything from really, really small limes all the way to large grapefruit. Has a stainless steel housing, and also has the spout, which is you can move it up, especially when you're done, so that when you're done citrus juicing, it doesn't drip on your counter. So let me show you how it works. All we're going to do is put a this right on top. We're going to hold it down until it starts extracting the juice. Let me do this to show you something. Look how clean and efficient that is. And then I'm going to do another one. And I'm going to show you, see how it reversed? And then once you remove your hand, what you can do is to activate the final spin. You just put the lid on and press it down again. And what it does is it actually gets all that extra pulp, extracts as much juice as possible from it. The other thing that's really nice is all the removable parts are dishwasher safe. Hi, I'm Mary Rogers, and this is the Cuisinart juicer. So it's nice and compact. It's really easy to use. So I'm going to show you all the parts that come with your juicer and how easy it is to juice. This is your cover. You can leave this on to keep the dust out of the inside of it while you're not using it. It can be used to juice the fruit as you're going. I personally find it easier to use my hand, but that's completely up to you. This is your juicer. This is often referred to as a reamer. And then this is also, in here you have what's referred to as like pulp control. It's also marked here, so you have release, low, medium, and high. So the reason you want to do this is that to release, you just twist that way and remove it, and it can go right in the dishwasher for washing. So after you release it, you put it back together, and then what you can do is there's a little bar here, and that is going to indicate what level you're on. So right now I'm on low, then I'm on medium, and then I'm on high. So if you look in here, you can see when it's on high, there's lots and lots of openings. That means that you're going to have a lot of pulp in your juice. So if you prefer low pulp, put it on low. You'll notice that there's no openings whatsoever, so you'll have no pulp in your juice. So low, medium, and high. I like a lot of pulp in my juice, so I'm going to leave it on high. So then the next item is, this is the juicing basket, which then actually has the juice go down through the tube and into your carafe. This is 24 ounces, so it holds quite a bit of juice. The great thing about it is it can go right in the refrigerator. If you put the lid on, put it right in the refrigerator, and you can store your fresh juice in there. So if you're going to juice, you can juice a lot at once, and then you have yourself covered for a couple of days if you prefer. So when you're going to juice, though, you're going to remove this lid, obviously, otherwise the juice won't pour down into the carafe. The nice thing I like about a carafe also is it makes it really easy to pour your juice directly into a glass. So that's a nice added benefit. And the other thing that's great too is you'll notice there's measure markings here. If you want to make sure that you only have 4 or 8 ounces of juice in a portion, you can just use this as a measure marking for that. So that's really great to keep on top of portion control. So like I mentioned, I have this set on high. I'm going to put it in here. I'm just going to put the lid back on just so we don't lose that for the moment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up a few things. This is obviously our fresh fruit. Always wash it in advance. And then what you're going to do too is it should be room temperature. You get the most juice out of your fruit if it's room temperature. And then we always recommend that you roll your fruit a little bit to help make it juiceable. So it'll help make it, you get more juice out of it. The other thing too is always look for firm juice, firm fruit when you're buying fruit for juicing. So let me cut up a few items. I'm going to start with limes, and all of the fruit that I have on this tray today, we've already washed and rolled everything. So we're just cutting up so that we can prepare, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little trick. Have a little escapee there. I'm going to show you a little trick what I'm going to do with some of this lemons and limes. So there you have it. So what I'm going to do is going to wipe my hands a little bit because I got a little sticky, is sometimes you know how you buy fruit and then you're like, oh, I never used it. Sometimes you have a couple of lemons or limes rolling around in the bottom of your fruit bin in the refrigerator. This is a great thing to do. What you do is juice up all those lemons and limes, and then using an ice cube tray, just fill this up with your excess fruit juice. And if you have anything left over, you can continue on like this. And then what I like to do is, this is a great thing to use when you're cooking, because say you're making something like shrimp, or you want to add just a little bit of lemon for a little bit of zip. You can pop one of these ice cubes out of the freezer and pop it right into your cooking pan, and you're all set. You get a nice fresh flavor. So we're going to continue on with the limes. I'm going to show you the same thing. You can add a couple of little bit of lime juice to our ice cube tray. This is a really great idea just to use things up so you have no food waste in your house. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of oranges so I can show you that. So let's get started with this. So let's go ahead and pour off some juice that we made fresh in our Cuisinart citrus juicer. Perfect size for a portion. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to cut up a couple of grapefruits, and we're going to go ahead and juice some grapefruits. Really pretty, delicious, and fresh. So there you have it, the Cuisinart citrus juicer. It's great for lemons, limes, oranges, grapefruits, any citrus that you want to juice at home.
See how easy fresh juice can be with the Juiceman citrus juicer. Juice everything from small lemons and limes to extra large oranges and grapefruits. The different sized juicing cones fit with all types of citrus to extract fresh fruit flavor in just seconds. The juicer spins as you push down on the fruit, switching direction every time pressure is applied to get the most out of every piece of citrus. Juice is strained to remove large pieces of pulp and rind, then it funnels through the drip-free spout right into your glass. Once juicing is complete, flip up the spout to prevent dripping. After the juicer is cleaned, use the storage lid to keep it that way and ready for use at any time. The Juiceman citrus juicer makes fresh, flavorful juice in no time. When it's this simple, you'll want a glass of fresh citrus every morning.